Hi, how you doing today? This is Stefan, and we're going to talk about a couple things on the agenda. First of all, I received the device. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, here it is. It's under. It's whenever you're looking for something, it's always under something. Here, this time it was under my arm. Anyway, this is the device, the Z Flip 3. We're gonna go ahead and talk about that later. I did the unboxing video, so I'm gonna be working on the audio portion of that. So that's coming. Also, today is the anniversary of 9/11. 9/11 being an attack that happened on U.S. soil. If you're not aware, terrorists have hijacked planes, flew them into the Twin Towers, and then the Pentagon, and then attempted to fly another plane into the Capitol, which was taken down by the passengers on that plane. A lot of people lost their lives, and there's a lot of controversy surrounding this. Because the government does so much covert, I think just about every government does something covert, and it's like a lie, right? Like the simplest lie that you tell, everything else comes into question. So I was saying that to say that there are a lot of conspiracy theories, and who knows if those conspiracy theories are correct or not. But it also had the result of being the catalyst for a lot of the intrusion that we're beginning to notice in our lives and in our technology, the use of the internet being something that was brought into the world by the military. Sometimes when you're a conspiracy theorist, or if you feel you've been lied to by the government and by the authorities, you tend to wonder things like, okay, was 9/11 orchestrated, and would the government kill its own citizens to be able to bring about things like the Patriot Act and things that will ultimately result in the collection of data on all of the usage of all of its citizens, as well as enemies abroad. Is it plausible? Is it possible? I mean, how do you think the families might feel? Families of people who have died during this attack on U.S. soil. How do you think they might feel? 20 years later, some people might have been kids. Some people might have been, gotten to know this loving figure called their mother or their father, and they no longer, they ceased to be just from going to work in the Twin Towers, or going to work at the Pentagon, or just being on a plane, coming towards DC from Pennsylvania. And then to hear that the possibility that the government might have orchestrated that, to tell you the truth, I don't know how they would react to something like that. Some people may react so strongly, and some people may feel so strongly about it that they don't even want to entertain it, and I wouldn't blame them. But you wonder if it's a situation where entities were taking advantage of a tragedy or orchestrated it, and then the other thing is, how do you keep everybody safe? How do you prevent something like that from happening again? If you're not surveilling on everybody, if you're not collecting data on everyone. These are all good questions, I think. And something that, as you think about the tragedy that happened in 9/11, something you may want to consider in the context of how you feel, or your initial perspective of it. Think about, like, did all these lives go away for a purpose, and for what purpose? And think about your privacy in the context of all of this. So that's it. I know it was a pretty somber video, but I just wanted to kind of broach the subject. I know I've made past videos that kind of ignored surrounding things that have been happening, because I was kind of focusing on a particular aspect of computing or privacy or technology. And I think it's I think this time I just wanted to go ahead and kind of get people to kind of think about the whole 9/11 thing. And if you're not in the United States, what do you think your government might do to, not only in response, but also like how the government might justify doing the same things if they feel they even need to do that? Because I know not every country is run like the United States. So with that, stay tuned. Come back and check out the video of this phone, and just kind of think about your privacy and what does it mean to you and what it means to your society, between what you accept and what you trade off by actively avoiding technologies that track you. All right, so that's it, and we will talk later.